Are you a lover of luxury? Do you want to live in a luxury environment when you come back to Nigeria? Do you want to live somewhere in Lagos where you can get the same quality of the luxury you find in Banana Island, but way, way cheaper? Same luxury, but way, way cheaper. Please, if you are seeing this channel for the first time, please subscribe to our channel. Please, we beg you, subscribe so that we can actually get to 500 before the end of this year. Please, we beg of you. And if you are our returning subscribers, we appreciate you. We thank you so much for returning back to this channel and seeing our video. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. We appreciate everything, every single thing you do for us on this channel. Please get your popcorn and your soft drink and hold on, because I'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The property I'm about to introduce to you is called Makarios Luxury Place. Everything about this property is luxury. I mean luxury. So if you are a lover of luxury car, luxury houses, you want a house or you want an estate to complement your luxury, then you have to watch this video to the end. I can decide to tell you about it, but I just want you to hear from the horse's mouth, and that is the developer of this estate. Remember, Makarios is actually in Ibeju, Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. I don't want to waste too much of your time, but please, if you are discovering our channel for the first time, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that anytime we post informations like this, you will get them first. Please, if you are a returning subscriber, we thank you so much for stopping by. Please watch this video, and if you are interested, please let us know that you are interested and we can help you to make this come to a reality. There is a lot of people that will watch our video and still call other people. Maybe you think that we cannot assist you to make your investment. No, please, you can only trust us when you have done business with us. And I know some of clients who have called us and have dealt with us have seen how we are able to help them secure the investment and also be with them as they are also paying for their investment. So please, if you are interested, watch this video and reach out to us. Please watch.
It's better to buy peace with a lot of money than to start to rescue yourself every day. So it's more like building Europe in Africa. Having gone around the world to do something in Africa that the African person can be proud of, a place that shows the richness of our culture, the richness of our people, excellence, a place which shows capacity to present luxury and yet affordable. Makarios is really our attempt to also make even people in the diaspora to desire to come to Nigeria despite all the odds. That, among many other reasons, is the reason for Makarios. In our attempt to build Makarios Luxury Place, several things have been put in place. Firstly, having had qualified engineers and chartered builders on site, we didn't feel that was enough. Then we brought external consultants to consult for us to manage what we are about to do. Not only are these external consultants on ground, we also have just hired a global CEO, an expatriate to manage the people on ground. Sometimes because they don't have room for compromise, and they know they are held responsible for whatever they do. So Makarios is out there to see that whatever it does is with excellence. For example, our drainage system, we do not want flooding. We do not want to have to explain any building works issues. There will not be any project that is carried out that is not properly approved before we go on. And it's not just paper approval. We'll have consultants checkmating the contractors on ground. That's one of the reasons why Makarios Luxury Place, though it has its own civil engineers and chartered builders, it's not actually building any of this. The only thing we have taken on by ourselves to do civil works is just the water display place. Every other thing, we bring in contractors who have a track record and who have experience and who have done greatly in the land. It's very interesting to see that while there could have been flooding in places like Banana Island, Ikoyi, and other highbrow areas, there are also other areas where, for example, I live in an estate here in Lekki, which, I've lived there close to 6 years. Even if it rains cats, dogs, hippopotamuses, you would not find flooding for 1 minute. I therefore made up my mind that was the standard Makarios was going to be. So from day one, before we sold a plot, we brought in road and drains engineers who all they were doing was creating the road network. We had to go get billions of naira. We had to go take facilities of billions of naira to create the road network, to create the drainage system. And the beauty of Makarios is that while our estate drains, Makarios has two major roads that are in front and at the back. Lekki Expressway in front and the regional road at the back. And Lagos State, being the ones putting in the regional road, had done a major drain. So straight away, everything from Makarios drains into that major drain that is regional. So every time it rains, all the roads that have been completed in Makarios, you'll never see a retention, because one of the things we committed to was very good drainage system. Not only very good, all our drains will also be covered, and all our sewage will be central, so that whatever waste is in people's home by way of sewage does not stay in a soakaway. It goes straight to a central sewage place. So it's more like building Europe in Africa. I have lived in the United Kingdom for 39 years. I've never had to worry my head about flooding. I've never had to worry my head about sewage. I've never had to worry my head about water or light. And that's why Makarios Luxury Place, from day one, we said, look, when you buy Makarios plot or a house, power, light, and sewage are at the edge of your plot. That is if you buy a plot. All you now need to do is connect to our plot, connect to the power, connect to the water, and connect to the sewage. And if you buy a house, we've already connected it for you. Makarios took a time to calculate the total square meterage of our land. And we found out that in order to put good drainage, good road, electricity, sewage, and water by your plot, it was costing us 40,000 naira per square meters, which basically therefore means that on average, before we sold you your land, we have already accrued 20 million naira on power, drains, light, in a nutshell, infrastructure coming to your plot already costs us 20 million. So if Makarios plot is sold to you, what you need to do is to realize that, wait a minute, they are not coming back to me and say surcharge for road, surcharge for water coming into the estate. And by the way, when we even say power, you will not see one electric pole in Makarios. If you see a pole standing, it is street light, which means that we have used the most expensive cables called armor cables to run 100 acres of land so that all power is underground, just as you see it in Europe. So if people want an estate that is cheap and that is compromised, Makarios is not their place. But if they want a place that is functional, that is beautiful, then Makarios is the place. And by the way, when you buy a Makarios five, 6 bedroom Deleazo for 350 million. It is the same house which 40 minutes away or 45 minutes away is for 600 million in Lekki phase 1. The material with which it was built is the same. So what we have done is try to do excellent work at the same time at an amount you can afford. So Makarios, for example, have already done all this work. And by the way, when you buy Makarios plot, you do not pay another extra money for legal. You do not pay another extra money for documentation. Once you pay, you just get your document. I started consolidating and buying lands and houses for my grandchildren. I found that when they advertised and I thought I had finished paying, then I was slapped with another 3 to 5 million. They said documentation, legal, survey. Whereas we are trying to do a one-stop shop so that when you are buying, we didn't come back to charge you for survey. We didn't come back to charge you for legals. We didn't come back to charge you for infrastructure development. That is the reason why Makarios price is that way. Sometimes people like costs to be hidden, and I consider that as falsehood. It is better for you to know up front, this is what it is going to cost me, and by the time you got your document, you are at peace. Let me also add, before we sold our land to you, we made sure we had a beacon sheet. That meant that every pillar on your land is registered at Lagos State Lands. Before we sold our land to you, we got an approval of the estate, which meant that every plot, the design as it is, was also approved by Lagos State. What we are selling is a place you will go to bed and you have no fear that either the statutory authorities or some Omonile is coming to harass you on your land. It's better to buy peace with a lot of money than to start to rescue yourself every day from the consequence of cutting corners. If today you start building a Makarios luxury estate, several advantages at your fingertips. Firstly, His Excellency the Governor of Lagos State have commissioned, and they are about to complete the road in front